All right, everybody. I know I'm like on and off again with streaming right now, but not gonna lie, I've been doing my best. I've been trying to save some money and everything. I was saving up specifically for this. I was gonna get more, um, but let's make sure audio is working. Yeah, I was gonna save, or I did save more, but I was gonna get more. I was gonna get an ETB as well. Make sure everything's looking good. Hold on, is that zoomed in? Come on, do it. You don't want to do it? No? No? Come on. AI. Bruh. This one? You want to do this one? Let's try this one more time. Come on. There we go. All right, we're going to do some tracking now. Do some tracking. Don't want to do tracking. No. There we go. Okay. All right, we got tracking. All right. So, like I was saying, I had a lot of stuff going on, and also saving up to get this. I'm gonna be looking this way a good bit just because my monitor is right here. This whole new setup right now, last second, great idea, but like, gotta work out some kinks. So, everybody who is here, I appreciate you being here. We are going to be working on some Destined Rivals today. I may stream some other stuff. I may do some like let's look around at some prices and stuff like that. I don't know. We'll figure that out. This isn't just opening Pokemon, but we plan on opening this binder today and filling it. Obviously not the whole way. Ain't gonna happen. Would be nice. But yeah, I decided to get 2 booster boxes today. I plan on getting at least 1 ETB to open, and then I plan on getting another one to actually keep contained, nice and pristine. I'm gonna get an acrylic case for it. I'm gonna hold on to it for a while, and we're gonna see what happens with it. But let's go ahead and get started and crack into this one now. Also, there may be an interruption to get the dogs. They are down here with me right now. But we are going to crack into this one now. Ooh, doesn't want to break open the proper way. Ooh. Ugh. Hold on, let's fix that. That's my fault. I should have known better. I'm dumb. But we all knew that. Everyone who is not new around here already knows I'm a fucking moron. So, but welcome everybody. Welcome. All right, so we are going to get started on our first pack. So I've been using Pokelector since I've been getting back into Pokemon 24 years later. And they really, actually, let's bring that up before we start this. Let's leave that there. No, we do not need to see that. I do not need to do that. All right, let me, yeah. So as you can see here, next to really nothing going on there. So yeah, I can mark these, but I guess maybe the 30th things will start coming out. Maybe they're collecting their data now. I don't know. We will figure that out. Ooh. Not gonna lie, that felt really easy to open, which is whatever, but you know. Alright. One to the back. Dark. Boozle. I'm pretty sure I'm butchering that name. I'm not gonna lie, like there's still a lot of Pokemon I don't know. Just because last actual game I played was Ruby and Sapphire. Not gonna lie, I fell off way back when. Team Rocket's Porygon. Alright. Sudowoodo. Coughing. Always love coughing. Milotic. All right, that's actually something I do want to bring up. Is it melodic or Milotic? Because I hear people saying Milotic, but I hear like British people say melodic. Not gonna lie. Team Rocket's Factory, Laurentis, oh Primate. Actually, hold on. Let's not fuck myself over for sorting later. We're gonna sort out reverses and all that good stuff. All right, I already know we don't have a pool here, but oh, it's a pool. Nope, chocolate. Go lay down. That's chocolate. He's oh fuck me. Let's fix that. All right. Yeah, that's chocolate. Chocolate is currently wanting attention, and he always wants it when he can't have it. But anyway, even a hollow at this point is a pool. All right. So we'll set that off to the side there. Let's move on to the next pack. Also, chocolate is technically new to the household. About 3 weeks, maybe 4 at this point. Took him from a friend. From what I know, he's a rescue. I did not name him, and his owner, my boy from work, he literally said, "Please do not change his name." And I was like, "Gotcha." So, okay, what do we got? All right, water. Is this light doing next to nothing? Yeah, I'm gonna say it's doing next to nothing. Hold on a second, guys. I should have never spent money on that thing. All right, Beldum, Chingling, Grimer, to Tarantula? I don't know. I don't even know how. See, I need to hear it. You know, I need to hear it to be able. Pincer. I'm not gonna lie. I've always loved Pincer, and in the OG games, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like he was kind of the only place I think you could get him was Safari Zone, but I know for a fact there was like one other place you could get him. I think. Yo, y'all best not attack each other right now, because I swear. Y'all been fine for 3 weeks now. Please, 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 please. Sacred Ash, Hypno, Rosalia, Baltoy. All right, there we go. Regirock. All right, there we go. That's nice. All right. All right, that is our first official pool. Regirock EX. Kind of hoping for, you know, Sawyer, buddy. I literally, you'll lay under the desk. That's perfectly fine. Go lay down under the desk, but Chocolate does not like laying anywhere but my bed, his bed. But it's so comfy underneath the desk because I have stuff under there, like my heating blanket and stuff like that. Like, come on, my feet get cold. Don't judge me. All right, lay down, bud. So I don't need anybody saying, "Oh, you're playing favorites with Sawyer." No, I'm not. He just knows his routine. We've had Sawyer longer. Yes, he's younger, but all right. Electabuzz, Gibble, Skarmory. Fuck, I just realized there's reverse hollows in my pile here. Yeah, fuck it. I'll take care of it. Smoliv, Team Rocket's Transceiver, Wheezing. Hey, we got Wheezing. Coughing and Wheezing. Granite Cave. Why did I just read Cave? And there's a coughing. Actually, reverse coughing. So, Tauros and Zapdos. I might need to move this over here, actually, just because I'm so used to grabbing with my right hand anyway. Don't clip that. All right, guys. Next one. I'm not gonna lie, like, it was nice to hear they're coming out with another kind of Team Rocket set, but like, I knew it wasn't going to be anything exactly like Team Rocket from back in the day, but like, yeah. Honestly, that might have been when I fell off with the cards too. Not gonna lie. Oh shit. I already revealed it, but anyway. That's gonna happen, and I just kind of revealed that. So unless we have something in the reverse spot, we know it ain't a hit. Magikarp, Pichu, Tauros, more Pico, more Peko. I don't know. Arbok, always loved Arbok, not gonna lie. Spikemuth Gym, Mudsdale, Dolive, and we got nothing. Cynthia's Power Weight. Oh, Spadops. Alright, so I can't say nothing because we haven't gotten this yet. So that is still technically a hit right there. Ooh. It's kind of, I don't think you guys can see it, but there's kind of a, yeah, not so good. Alright, so if we get another one, we're probably going to go with the better one for the collection. Alright, so, there is, my cousin Zach will be joining, otherwise known as Relic Zero. And he wants to see some of me opening these, so like, well, not like see it, but like I asked him like be on and discuss and everything. And I'm sure he does want to look into it, you know, like see more of the set and everything. Torchic, Rodham, Nidoran, Carbink, Ampharos, Ogerpon, Team Rocket's Great Ball. Actually, that's actually a pretty sick looking card, not gonna lie, just like for a trainer or for an item trainer. Yeah. Sneasel reverse, Cetadile, and Magcargo. Okay. Sorry guys, you gotta watch me sleeve up these, but you know, I'm not taking chances. That's fucked up on the top too. So like I think this box got like dropped or something. And what makes me mad is like the shop I go to, I was like, I hope I get the girl that actually every time I check out with her, I literally I pulled Lily's Clefairy with Journey Together. And then I was working on Stellar Crown last, and I got a Stellar Crown booster box, and I really wanted the Squirtle or the Bulbasaur. Honestly, like both of them are pretty sick. Um, and I pulled the Squirtle. I was so fucking excited for that. Didn't stream it, should have, but yeah, I mean, so like she's been kind of a good luck charm I feel lately. And then as I did get her, I did, but the sad thing is, as I asked for the booster boxes, sorry, I thought one of the other dogs snuck up on. Oh, it was Sawyer. Um, as I was getting the booster box, as they were getting the booster boxes, the one girl was like, "Oh, hey, I put two up at the register for you." So this other girl chose them. So we'll see how this goes. So far, not looking good. All right, Leaf Energy, Larvitar, Blip Bug. Why did that? All right, that was a play on words for me. Cetadile, Purloin, Orbeetle, Team Rocket's Proton, Metang, Toadscool, Ampharos, and Sneasel. All right, this one's not as fucked up on the top. I mean, it definitely looks like a little farther over than where the other ones are, but like nothing major. Just that might just be like from them cutting. You know what I mean? I don't know. 24 years back into it, but hey, for the past 4 months since I've been into it, maybe 5. I want to say 4. I'm having fun. If I could have gotten, if I had the money that I had when I was a kid, I'd be broke. I'm not gonna lie, I'd be fucking broke. All right, so one to the front. Swovit, which I'm not gonna lie, I like Swovit. I really do. I started with the Obsidian Flames, and that card, the Squovit, I think it's hilarious. So I fucking love it. Raylor, Grimer, Houndour, Liepard, Huntail, Pinsir. Bro, there's nothing in these reverse slots, man. That was Applin, Clamperl. Oh, Nidoking EX. Okay, we'll take it. We will take it. So that is the second for what we have now so far into the booster box. That's 2. Okay, I will take it. Everything is a pull right now. But by the end of this, I will have most, if not all, of everything below an EX. You know, I don't know. I don't know how else to say it. Not gonna lie. All right. Basic energy. I'm reading. I read basic energy. Psychic. Mareep. Slugma. Why am I putting the cards there? They need to go there. Yanma. Gibble. Nidoqueen. Arvin Sandwich. If I knew more about the show after Johto, I want to say. I might know some of these characters. Starmie. Nidorino. There we fucking go. There we go. Honestly, I love this card. I fucking love this. Ooh, no. Oh. That's not what you want to do. That is not what you want to do. You hate to see it. All right. All right, Wobbuffet. You can chill right there for now. I am sleeving this up. Oh my god. I can't believe I pulled it. I really did want this card. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Team Rocket's Meowth. I will definitely take it. Oh my god. And Wobbuffet can go over there. Wow, that sounds like I could care the fuck less about Wobbuffet, but that's not true. Wobbuffet is like, I remember when Team Rocket ended up with one, Jesse and James, and like, I'm a troll by heart, so like, he is just great. All right, guys, let's move on to the next one. If you are new here, welcome to the stream. I am Cell, or otherwise known as RKX Cell, RK Cell, preferably Cell. Yeah, please give us a sub, a follow, and by sub, that's for you Twitch viewers out there to know I'm talking about YouTube sub. You don't have to subscribe around here. I do this shit for free. I enjoy it. I've enjoyed creating a community over the years. Also, if you're interested, there is the Discord and the link down below. Some people are telling me that it's a bad link now, so please give me some feedback if that is true, and I will fix it. But after I was told the first time, I haven't heard about it since. Magikarp, Mankey, that's our first Mankey so far. Mareep, I still don't think I'm going to be able to pronounce that name. Tarantula, Sacred Ash, Hypno, Arbok. Actually, all right. I always get confused with the dark cards. Larvitar, Kangaskhan. Oh, there we go. Arbolivia. I'm sticking with it. That's our second pool, and we are halfway through the left side. I will take it for the win. All right. I still can't believe I pulled that Meow. I really cannot believe I pulled that Meow. Like, it's such a good art card. Oh, hold on, guys. I got a message. It is Zach. He said he will be home in like 20 or 30 minutes. And I am telling him I'm kind of egging him on to get on stream. All right. I'm a dick to my cousin, all right? But he's a dick to me, all right? All right, y'all. Let's get into this next pack. And then once Zach gets in here, it's definitely probably gonna slow down. I'm not gonna lie, because we're gonna have a talk about some things. There's something I literally was watching YouTube this morning. And I seen a video that made me think. It was either this morning or last night. One of the two. Fighting. Pineco, Clampearl, Ponyta, Scraggy, Rapidash, Scrafty. Is that the evolution of Scraggy? I'm assuming it is. Scraggy looks sick. And then Scrafty. Look at that mohawk. I like that. Not one of the Pokemon I grew up with. TM Machine, Raylor, Team Rocket's Ariana, and Blaziken. Okay. All right, let's leave a few over here so I don't got to reach over like that. I need to move it. I just lost my headset. I'm going to have to change the battery here in a second, guys, if you forgive me. Just because my luck, I'll get so tied up with this. Give me 1 second. All right. Slight intermission. So this says to me that this didn't charge last night properly. That means we're going in with at least a little bit of battery, but from what I remember, these do kind of charge fast. You probably didn't hear me there because my whole mic orientation is weird. Usually I have the mic right here. It's up here. Zach, what up? Where's the good stuff? All right, bro. All right, bro. Look at that. Look at that, brother. Look at that. First pull. First official pull. It was not first pack magic for sure. And then we got our Bolivia. And then we just got some EXs. And we're a little over halfway through. No. I already dropped you before. Don't do it. All right. So yeah, Team Rockets. I know, right? Right? Anyway, you on your way home, or because I just seen your message. I don't know if that was like delayed. I don't know. Whatever. I need to figure out a new monitor setup, like, or something. I tried to use my tablet to like not screen share, but use as a monitor, and apparently my tablet doesn't want to do that shit. So, why am I opening this back here? All right, there we go. All right. Oh, god damn it. Put that there. We already kind of, fire. All right. Ratatat, Blipbug, Larvitar, Beldum, Spikemouth Gym, Mudsdale, Orbeetle, Houndour, Articuno Reverse, and Electivire EX. Why do I feel like I'm going to be landing a lot of EXs? So, what's weird is with the amount of Journey Together that I've actually opened, I'm still missing, I want to say 2 EXs. I'm missing Mimikyu. No, I'm just missing Mimikyu now because I bought 6 packs of Journey Together when I got, what did I get? I got something. Yes, sir. Should be on soon. Word. Just hop in Discord. I'm in there. We can just chat it up. I just need, when you hop in, I just need to make sure people are picking you up in Discord, or it's going to go through desktop audio. I think it's going to go through desktop audio, so I think you'll be heard. But yeah. All right, so we got this pack. I want to say 6 more packs for the left side. Who thinks we're going to finish strong? Who thinks we're going to mess up? Well, I can't say mess up. Who thinks... Either way, everything's a pool at this point, unless, I'm still not sure. 182, that's still a good bit of cards, not including, IRs, SIRs, anything like that. All right, Steel, Mudbray, Breloom, Hippopotas. All right, I had to like slow read that. Not gonna lie. Snover, Hippodon, Morgrim. Zach's gonna come in and like totally correct my ass. All right. Team Rocket's Venture Bomb, Reverse Metacham, Reverse Flaffy, and Gyarados. That's our first Gyarados, so that's definitely good. Actually, so far, all the holos that we pulled are the first. Pretty sure. I'm not looking through it again right now, but we'll figure it out at the end. I'm calling at least 4 more solid pulls. So fuck off, bro. We have 4 after this one, so we're at 5. All right. Bro, if it's that kind of pull rate, bro, I'm just gonna return the other box. All right. No, I still would need some, I think, but either way, like that's some decent pulls then. All right, guys. Leaf Energy, Cetadile, Cetadle. I've been saying it wrong the whole time. Pichu, probably still saying it wrong. Not gonna lie. And I'm putting things in the wrong pile again. I really hate my life, apparently. Yanma, which, honestly, I was looking at TCG Player before I started stream, and I think it is Yanma. It's going for like $200. Like, what the fuck? I could be wrong. It might be an evolution of Yanma. But Misty's Lapras, Team Rocket's Proton, Steven's Metang. Not gonna lie, don't know who Steven is because, like, again, 24 years. What would you call it? A hiatus? I don't, like, it's not like I said to myself one day, I'm taking a break. I was just, at that point of puberty and everything. I was like, Pokemon cards probably aren't so cool, so I'm just gonna chill with this. I didn't really become secure with my weirdness and my nerdiness till, like, way later on in life. Nidoqueen, Breloom Reverse. Oh, there we go. All right, pack it up. We got Squovit Reverse. I will take it. All right, I'm done. And Tyranitar. Okay, cool. That's our first Tyranitar, too. All right. Okay, 3 more. Fuck you, dude. All right. But yeah, I was just looking to see if like any secure art was like released. So there was TCG I checked out. The only thing I've really seen was some shit on Google Images. And that was about it. But like, just because it came out in the Japanese set doesn't always mean you're gonna get it in the English set. You know what I mean? All right, Lightning, Ekans. There we go. We already got Arbok, Combuskin. Phoebus, Dottler, Toadscruel, Golbat, Team Rocket's Archer. That just makes me think of the series Archer. Missed that show. Combuskin. But didn't we just pull Combuskin? But Combuskin Reverse. Ethan's Adventure and Typhlosion. I think I already pulled Typhlosion. I don't know. I've been talking my ass off a lot, and I forget. But we will do a recap at the end. We got 3 more, Zach. 3 more. So you're saying these next 3 are going to be... Don't do that, camera. I see you blinking. I see you. It was a 3. It wasn't a full hand, and it wasn't an L. All right? Damn, you really zoomed in. Holy shit. Maybe I need to do this. Do it one more time. You were just, like, giving me complications today. All right. No, you just don't want to do it. Okay, 1 more. Fuck you, Zach. All right, now I think it's tracking. There we go. All right. The Giovanni and Mewtwo pack. Let's see what we get. So, Zach, I remembered I wanted to talk to you about something. I think I was talking about it before you tuned in, or I was reminded to talk about it when you tuned in. What I wanted to talk to you about on the phone earlier. Um, so when you get in here, it's a definitely deep question I need to ask. All right, Primate, Diplin, Electrike, Talo, Arvin Sandwich, dude's hungry. Misty Starmie, Rapidash. Ooh, I just ruined that. All right, Reverse Nidoran, Electrike, and Gorbis. I could be very wrong with that name. Very wrong. But I do plan on getting back into it, playing the games. I still need to talk with my man Preston to see if he's still down to trade. So, like, I'm selling a PC, and he has a Nintendo Switch that he doesn't use, and we are in discussion of possibly using that as a partial trade, not like half of the PC, but like a chunk of the, like maybe a quarter, if not a little bit less. I don't answer questions. Zach, you always answer questions. If anything, you pose them more than anything, but like, all right. Dark Energy, Applin, Zubat, Meowth. We already pulled Team Rocket's Meowth. Honestly, I'm still getting familiar with the acronyms and all that. Well, I don't know if you would call that an acronym. Ogerpon, Shaman, Ethan's Adventure, Zach Shaman himself, Mubray, Starmie, and our Arbolivia. That is good. That is just like one of those names that's gonna fuck with me forever. Just like Ratatat, we say Ratatat, but if you actually read it and actually like say it out, it says Ratata, and even that's probably wrong. I don't know. Oh damn! I think I miscounted. We might have one more in back there. I might have miscounted that. All right. Zach, you do nothing but answer questions. All right, like I don't give a shit. Can you work Saturday for me? That's a question. You answered that question. I'm giving him shit right now. So much shit. All right, guys. I thought it was Zach messaging me, giving me shit back, but like, I think he's brave enough to say it in the chat. Like, whatever he got to say, he ain't got no shame. Slugma, Meditite, Wash Rodham. We don't have that yet. MC's Hype. I'm assuming her name's MC. Scrafty, TM Machine, Hippodon, Arcanine Reverse, Granite Cave, and Crustle, actually. We do not have Crustle yet. So, I was actually talking to Zach a while ago. Once the whole, like, there's a hollow in every pack. I do forget a lot of the non-hollow pools from back in the day. I'm not gonna lie, like in the sense of like I don't remember missing and being like, oh, I always felt like there was a hollow in every single pack I pulled, but like that could just be like through like looking at it nostalgically through rose-colored glasses. You know what I mean? Ooh. Whenever I see a code card with a chunk out of it, I get worried. I get real worried. Like, it's not a chunk missing, but it's definitely dented in. All right. Fire Energy. There we go, Zach. Come on. Fire Energy. Last pack of the left side. We have Cyndaquil, Maschiff, Chingling, Fermantis, Abomasnow. Okay, all right. I had to like slow read that. Team Rocket's Wheezing. Team Rocket's Petrol. And I'm putting them in the wrong side again. Team Rocket's Ekans. Reverse Ogerpon. Oh, wait, hold up. See, that's what I'm talking about. This was a reverse Ekans. I get myself fucked up on the dark energy so much. Zeraora, that is new to us today with this set. Because of Obsidian Flames, if I ever see a Toxtricity again, I'm gonna lose my fucking shit. But this is what I'm talking about right here. I'm putting it all in the wrong area. This is all my energies. I like to keep those separate. Because eventually I do plan on selling on TCG Player. I will put that information out there as soon as I am ready to start selling. Because as of right now on private, I do have stuff listed. I do have a Tapu Koko on there, but again, I'm private, so no one can see it. And I want to be fair, you know. I don't want to be like some of these other people. I'm looking to like bring income in. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if I'm spending how much I'm spending on these booster boxes and everything like that, you know, like if I can help people out, I will. I don't think Zach's around right now, so let me tell you right now. And you are banned. You are definitely banned. I don't like that. At least have the common courtesy to actually come in here and talk to me and like get to know me and, you know, see. Oh, that's best viewers. I thought it was like self promotion. Yeah, so fuck that. Um, I worked from the ground up. Yeah, I'm not anywhere special. I understand that, but like I'm not paying for shit. I've seen people who do that. They fail real quick because not that interesting, bro. All right. I'm going to take a minute because honestly, when I do these, I won't touch nicotine for God knows how long. I just need to quit. I'll never give up vaping, but that's just because if I do, I'll probably go back to actually smoking, and that's worse. Come at me, truth commercials. All right. And we're going back in with the right side now. Are we going to get any... You know, I've only had 2 out of the left side. Not saying that's super bad. But, like, I feel like Journey Together was a little bit better, but that could just be the box. I'm not going to lie. And honestly, after looking at the boxes, I'd much rather have this one fail and this one be the hitter. Just because this one was a little bit, like, deformed over here, like on this side, which explains the first few packs actually having some dents and shit in them. So, like, I will take that. All right. Gibble, Pineco, Clamperl, Ponyta, Hippodon, Ogerpon. That answers my question if there's any other well masked or any other masks in there. Giovanni, Reverse Grimer, Carbink, and Magcargo. So that is, I think, our either that or another one is our first double pull. All right. Steel, more Pecco, more Pico, Larvitar, Flipbug, Citadel, Probopass, the Spikemuth Gym, Team Rocket's Muck, Reverse Dweevil, Reverse Rotom. Oh, Yon Mega EX. Okay, I will take it. So, to correct myself from earlier, from what I seen earlier, it is actually this one, not Yanma, I want to say it is. Again, new Pokemon to me. So that's the one that's actually going for a fair bit of money. We'll probably go through it later. Maybe not, because I moved this camera, which is my better camera, from over on my gaming setup to over here, because this one has actual tracking. The other camera is actually shit for the angle it's actually in. So yeah, and there's a dent right there on the code card. So doesn't look like one right here. Doesn't feel like one. All right. Water Energy, Cyndaquil, Zubat, Nosepass, Raticate, Judge. That's our first Judge. Forretress, Floatzel, Reverse Torchic, Reverse Dottler, and Blaziken. All right, we already have a Blaziken, so now we're getting into the territory of pulling doubles. Go in. Go in. Where is our next full art, IR, whatever you want to call them? They are just good-looking cards, all of them. Obviously, some are better than others, in other people's opinion. Everyone likes what they like, you know. All right. Leaf Energy, Purloin, Mareep. I started putting it in the wrong pile again. Slugma, Yanma. It is Yanma. There Zach is. All right. Matang, Petrol, Starmie, Reverse Spike Move Gym. Oh, there it is. As I fucking say it. As I'm like, where is it? We have.
Was that Rotom?
Yeah. And that's actually a nice card, bro. Do we have anything underneath? Zapdos. Okay. You know, I'm not going to bother sleeving up Zapdos. I'll take care of that at a later date. So I will probably start putting the already pulled hollows over there. And then we can start putting all this right here. So that's 3.
Rotom sick, though.
It is. I like it. I like it. Let's readjust over here a little bit. Like, I need to figure this shit out. Let's try and do that a little bit. All right. Yeah, that Rotom is sick. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
wait, did you pull something else? Or
these are my 3.
you got Rotom? I seen the. Oh yeah, I didn't see that pull.
What, the Arbolivia?
Yeah.
Yeah, I talked about it. I didn't pull it up.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So
Nice.
we were talking on the phone earlier. And I said there was something I'd much rather talk about on stream and get your opinion on it than on the phone. So I was watching a Dr. Applesauce video, and I want to say it was last night, because in the morning I usually watch shorts just to get my headspace ready for work. And
what's the Dr. Applesauce?
I sent you videos by him before.
Oh.
He does, like, he's been doing news on, like, scalpers and stuff lately. He's been doing news on, like, the market price and, like, the skyrocketing of the market price. Like, basically he's like uploading videos where he's angry, but not like, he's a very, like, nice angry guy in a sense. Like, you can tell he's angry and you can hear it, but, like, he's way nicer than some other people would be. Like, he's not like what's his name for Call of Duty, Blame Truth, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So, like, he's definitely he's there's a reverse in the wrong pile, damn it. But yeah, I sent you one. I can't remember which one, but he did a video, and he did one today actually, about specifically GameStop. That, like, and the thing is, I haven't found any proof in what he's saying yet on my end, so grain of salt here, okay? Yeah. Misty Sidehook don't have that yet, even though I get it's a common, but hey, actually it's an uncommon. Hippodon reverse, Porygon 2 reverse, and Wobbuffet. I am not gonna get mad at a Wobbuffet, bro. I love Wobbuffet. So yeah, he talked about it in. I'm gonna work backwards. So I'm gonna talk about the one from today. The one from today is apparently GameStop is no longer going to be selling at MSRP.
Okay.
They're quoting Destined Rivals booster box at $200.
Jesus Christ.
What up, Drew? How you doing, brother? Hope everything is good, bro. Yeah, dude, everything's good. This is honestly the reason I left work. Release date for Destined Rivals was today. And I wanted to make sure I got there. I wasn't able to pre-order, so like I wanted to make sure I got stuff in. Also, so I could get time to get ready for stream. As you can see, I'm making a few changes here and there, you know. So like, got the new camera. Probably gonna get another one of these camera, but
Why does it say you're under Phasmophobia?
fucking shouldn't, because I changed it to.
I just refreshed it. That's what it's saying.
All right, let's try that. Okay, that would explain a lot of things. Anyway, so what I was saying was, where did I leave off? So yeah, $200 for a booster box, which is fucking outrageous, because like all the other booster boxes that they were selling, if they ever had them in stock, which they don't, they were selling for $129, which I find way more reasonable than what I paid for these. So there's that. But this is also the main topic of the video I seen last night, which was talking about, and now I'm actually included technically, inadvertently, not inadvertently. I don't know how you'd want to put it. I'm included in the reason for this, because I'm paying how much I paid for this. But here's the thing. I can only get this stuff at a game shop that's actually underselling where everyone else is selling. Like, I think everyone's charging $260 for this. I paid $219.
Uh-huh.
So I think I'm still kind of part of the problem. Which is also why I've moved on to like One Punch Man cards. I've moved on to My Hero Academia. You know, like I'm moving on to other things, because like it's about the card and the art for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the type of, well, and honestly, the price hikes is what makes it sucks, because like it's cool because, you know, with a hobby you can like turn a profit, like, cool, understandably, but it also like like me, for instance, like I'm not gonna go out there and drop 200 on a booster box, considering you know,
but
just
I
6
don't
months
have
ago you could buy a booster box for you
Right.
know 100.
Exactly. But like, you got to look at it from perspective, and I know you do. I know you understand this. I don't have kids, or like, yeah, I have bills, but I pay my bills.
I'm just saying it really deters, honestly, everyday people from the hobby.
No, exactly. So like, there's a difference between someone like you and someone like me, in the sense of like, I will say, like, I've been saying no to Prismatic. You know this. I'm like, I did open some Prismatic. I have the set. That's probably one I will never complete unless I come into a shit ton of fucking money. Metagross EX, I'll take it. But like, what I'm saying is like, for like what your budget would be for cards is not there for what they're charging right now, versus like, say, mine, where like is a little bit higher. Like, I will pay more because I don't have X, Y, and Z and all that. Like, it sounds like I'm making this so much worse that, you know what I mean? I feel like I'm talking myself into a hole on that one. Because I'm not. That's not what I'm trying to do. But what I'm trying to get is, my point is the fact that there's different varying degrees of people, where like you also have these people that just literally have money that you can throw at it. You know what I mean? And they're the reasons why we're getting this for the most part. You know what I mean? But there is no reason for a retail store with 4,000 locations in the US alone to be charging above market.
Oh, it's a failing retail store. You got to add that part.
I'll give you that. Like, yeah, once you add that, yeah.
Yeah, it's failing. It's not like it's, you know.
Like, I can understand 150. I could understand 150. I can understand 150 for a booster box. All right, but like to fully charge, yeah, you're still charging less than a lot of other people, but I guarantee you there's still someone out there that's going to start charging. But because other retail stores that are selling at MSRP, Walmart, Target, when they feel like selling it, which they said they're not, but I'm sorry, I've seen plenty of videos where they're like actually abiding by one per customer, or two per customer, right? And then, other stores like that, they're going to see the profit that they're making and they're going to be like, why can't we do it? And then this is where my thought process started to go, right? My thought process went to, what if this trends in this direction because of GameStop, that everyone else starts charging above market, and that becomes the new market? Like, we're already hitting inflation and everything horribly over the past, I'm going to say 3 years, but I feel like it's possibly 4 or 5. Actually, yeah, no, since COVID. Yeah, never mind. I take that back. So like, what's going to happen to TCG in general? Because it may affect other sets, other brands like Weiss Schwarz, Universes, what have you. You know what I mean? So, and then there was another video I didn't watch yet, but it said there is a crash coming soon. And like, from the way that the guy like seemed to like chalk it up, it is going to be like a hard crash.
Oh yeah, I mean, honestly, it makes sense because you can only push cardboard so much. You know what I mean?
And that's just it. It's just cardboard. Like, I can understand a card here and there being worth a shit ton of money, but like, all of it, even this uncommon right here, like, that is ridiculous, bro. That is ridiculous. And then to get sets like Prismatic, where literally every other card is trainers, like, that's toxic, bro. Like, to charge what they're charging and you don't even get good pull rates out of it. No. Oh, dude, look at that Greedent.
Strong.
Yeah. And Sneasel. All right. But yeah, like, that was just my thought. Like, what if like we actually see the end of TCG in our lifetime?
I mean, it's a strong possibility, especially like, I don't know, dude. And it's so weird too, because you look at how like everything went more digital, and everybody always wants like, I remember being that guy back in the day, like, oh, I will never,
do digital.
not
You'll
want a
always get
physical.
physical. Yeah.
Yeah, not one of. I always wanted a physical disc for a game or something like that, and now it's like it's. I don't know. Like, I hate to say it, but it all just might go virtual, and that'd be it.
Yeah, and in all honesty, so that's something we talked about on the phone earlier, like right after we talked about, or after I said I want to talk about something I thought about last night on stream, about the TCG. They do not have close times. It is 24/7. You can pay for what you want when you want to get it. And you only get 5 digital cards out of the pack, right? So like, you can't tell me that's not what any company would want, where literally they're just paying, eventually could be like, the whole Activision thing where they're not actually paying artists anymore, and they just pay, they just use AI and then they collect all the income. You know what I mean? Like, it could be unbelievably toxic, and it's already kind of toxic enough as it is, There we go. Yeah, dude. All right. So this is definitely not hitting like Journey, but like, it could be the box. Like, from what I seen today, there was a guy who said, yeah, I hope this doesn't end up like Journey Together for me, where he opened up 2 booster boxes and like literally got next to nothing when it came to hits.
That's such crap, dude.
Yeah, but I mean, it happens, but like, for the amount you pay for the boxes, man, it's like,
yeah, it shouldn't.
right.
And that's another thing too. I mean, the building of scarcity. That's what they do. They build the scarcity into it.
Well, right.
So then you do get boxes like that, and you're just it's like a money sink, dude.
Well, they're hoping for FOMO for one, because like, oh, there we go, Crobat. Crobat EX. I will. That's our first hit in a minute. From that. What is it? Rotom. We're hitting on the EXs for sure.
Which is
I ain't
good,
mad
to be
at.
honest.
Yeah, I mean it
But
knocks them
usually,
out.
dude, usually like I'm sitting there freaking struggling to freaking get the last final couple EXs. So
I know, right? Which I still feel will happen, but like
oh,
at least we haven't gotten a double on that. I say that, and I move to the next box, and boom. All right. What was I saying though? Oh, well, here's the thing. Everyone forgets. This is a kids card game. You know what I mean? Like, obviously it's nostalgic for people who like me and you started out in the generation it was directed for. You know what I mean? So like, there's no shame in my game for collecting these cards. Oh, I don't think I have this Annihilate yet, actually. I could be very wrong on that. But yeah, it was generated for our generation. You know what I mean? And we got into it heavily, banning of Game Boys at recess and shit like that. But like, we're seeing these scalper videos and everything like that, and what we're not seeing is kids there, because no kid that I know of is like, oh, we gotta be at this release date, because like they don't track on that all like that, unless you know you got that one kid that's just like hardcore about it, which I don't doubt is out there. But these videos we see, everyone that's there at the like release date, which I need to say this with like as much ease as I possibly can, because yes, I went and I picked up on this pre-release like this, but that's because I want to collect the set. You know what I mean? But most of the videos you see out there of people fighting aren't fighting for it for the reason of collecting. They're fighting for it because they're trying to resell. Oh, there we go. Setatan, I'm assuming. Look at that. That's actually pretty nasty. Like, you got to see this in person, dude. This horn right here, like, it's literally pointed right at you.
Dude,
Like,
even through the screen, like it looks like it's like when you have it like straight down, like it looks like it's like popping out at you.
Like this?
Like it flush with the camera. It looks like it's like,
dude,
yeah.
Wait till you see it with
like
lighting.
it's like.
Also,
that's what I like, dude. I'm more of the like I like the look of the cards. Like value's cool. Like obviously, I mean everybody wants like the super expensive card, but like.
Well, there's like personal chase cards too, though. You know what I mean? Like, like that Meowth is it's definitely more than likely a chase. I'm not gonna lie, but like,
I like it though.
That would have been a chase for me. You know, like that Rotom is kind of a chase for me, and I didn't know it existed. You know, like that's sick. That is sick. Like you got to see these in person. But like, what I like about these new cards, because you didn't see this when we were kids with our cards, they have texture to it. You know what I mean? Like they actually have textures to them, and like, that's sick. All right, I just had to look at something. So I'm not gonna lie. This Meowth and this Rotom, both gold stars. And then the Setatan and the Arbolivia are double silver, which I can't ever seem to remember what that means necessarily. I'd have to look at the guide and shit. And look, 24 years getting back into it. Come on, leave me alone. Zach, I feel like, when did you like, I don't think I ever asked you this. When did you actually get back into it? Because I know you were buying eBay card lots there for a minute.
Yeah, I don't know. Jesus.
Way longer than me, I know that.
Probably around like 2016, 2017. Something like that. And I was just buying lots, and it was more of the Watt C, like the original base, because that's what I wanted. Like that's where like my focus was.
Your heart was, yeah. And it's what you knew.
I wanted the nostalgia, you know what I mean?
Right, and it's what you know though. Like you stick with what you know.
Yeah, and to be completely honest with you, I would get like, say I'd buy like card lots or something. I would turn around and basically collect what I needed, and then I'd turn around and resell on eBay or something like that to basically make some of my money back to basically cycle back into it.
Right, right. Just like, yeah, a recycle in a sense. Yeah.
Yep.
So I do want to point this out. This is our 5th to last pack. I know my luck with every booster box that I open. At least the very last 3 packs are never hits for me. And I always work from left to right. Every time.
I don't know, like, but considering how much, like, what you pulled now, I think you have a pretty good chance of pulling something.
I started doing it.
Fingers crossed.
I'm
Fingers
hoping.
crossed.
I'm hoping. But like, it is not as generous as, I mean, it's generous in the type of pool when you do get that hit.
I get like my first hit in like the first 3, and then basically it like fizzles out the whole middle. So, and then
First
like towards the end I'll get something.
Oh,
to
there
keep
we
me
go.
going.
As I fucking talk about it, like I wanted to say to like last 5, I usually don't get anything. But fuck, dude, look at that Spidox. Like I already knew this card was in it, but like seeing it in person is a completely different thing. Because like green is my shit.
Background.
Green is my shit, and you know it, dude. Like in Roserade. I don't know if I have this one, so I'm gonna sleeve that one up too, just in case. I was looking at the Lily's Clefairy again, dude, and like I need a second pair of eyes because I'm not gonna lie. It might be a 9.5 or a 10. Like I might have been completely wrong about the centering. I need a second pair of eyes on that. Not joking. All right, so I'm not gonna lie on that though. I think that's our last pull for this box. Could be wrong. Hope I'm wrong.
I think you got one more, at least one more.
You know what?
I always try to put that like good faith onto it. You know what I mean?
So like I know I've talked about this on stream before, but like when I got back into this, Zach told me Obsidian Flames, get into Obsidian Flames, and I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, dude. At first I was like, I don't know, because like I started watching videos on it. And apparently, like, everyone was, like, dissing on the set.
Oh, I know. A lot of people don't like it.
And I mean, don't get me wrong. The pull rate is not the worst. It's not the worst, but it's not the best.
Yeah, yeah.
As we talk about Obsidian Flames, we pull flame energy. So, like, I get it, but, like, a Charizard's a Charizard at this point, in my opinion, you know?
And that was my thing because like I always, you know, Charizard being like, well, and being a freaking
Ethan's Ho-Oh EX. I will take.
Oh,
it.
nice.
Don't have that. All right, so that's a hit. I will consider that a hit.
I told you.
EXs are hits in my opinion.
Told you we got.
Is it the hit that I'm looking for? So Zach didn't lie. All right, we'll give Zach this one. We'll give him this one.
Yes, sir.
Any other time I'd be like, no, fuck you.
I know.
Now I forget what the point we were getting at.
Well, no, but being
Obsidian.
being like a freaking, you know, 90s kid, like paying attention to like Pokemon when it very first came out, you know, just sitting there, freaking like Charizard was everybody's favorite. I mean, maybe Mewtwo, like, you know.
Mewtwo, for me, honestly, judge me all you want. Pikachu, OG GOAT. All right.
Well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like the first 151 had like the honestly the biggest heavy hitter. Like let's be honest, like the most iconic heavy hitters, I should say. So, and Charizard was like my go-to, and it was my favorite, and that's why. And honestly, Gengar is my go-to, really.
Gengar, as I got older, for sure, definitely. You know, Hunter is still pretty like. Don't get me wrong. You can like show me Pokemon, and I'll tell you where they factor on my scale. You know what I mean?
Bro,
like,
it was the anime that got me, or that got me into Gengar. Just like the goofy persona.
Yeah, like, but like that's what got me into Pikachu. It wasn't like the game; it was the anime, and like. Immediately the first episode, the bond between Ash and Pikachu.
Yep.
Like that did it. Actually, technically that was second episode, wasn't it? Like maybe third. All right. I thought that was the pool.
Yeah. Well, the first one was when the thunderstorm happened, and then it started building after that.
That's what I thought. You know, like that's the thing about anime, and I didn't learn that at that age. Is like they like to build hard.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, that's like I'm sorry, that's like the goat freaking like pilot. You
That's
know what I
actually
mean?
a
Like,
pretty sick Mimikyu, bro.
yeah, I love that. And Mimikyu got its own backing too, like that freaking. But then
Yeah,
again, Pikachu.
yeah. I mean, honestly, I think it's like a breed between Ditto and Pikachu. Like that's how I look at it. But yeah, no. So like, you got me to do Obsidian Flames, right?
Yep.
And then I go over to Zach's house with, I want to say I bought 20 packs at a decent
Yeah, it
price
was something
too.
like that. Yeah.
And then I was like, you know what? This is for like, well, I gave you what, 2 packs for helping me with everything. But then, or was that the second time? That might have been the second time. I think it was the first though. I don't know. I gave you 2 packs to rip because like I was ripping and I wasn't gonna rip everything in front of you. You know what I mean?
Oh,
And
I didn't give a shit.
you remember what you fucking
I was just
pulled out of
vibing.
those 2 packs
Oh, the Charizard.
in order? Do you remember the order? Last pack
Wasn't
magic,
it gold?
guys.
I think it was like the gold Charizard because I got super freaking jealous over that one.
Hmm.
Quilava?
No, we don't have anything. We really don't have anything. Greedent. But hey, I'll take a Greedent. All right, so that's one done.
I mean, not too horrible.
You literally pulled the regular Charizard IR.
Oh, that's right.
You pulled it
Yeah, I
in
pulled the
order,
silver.
technically. But if it was in order, it would have been 218, 223, 228. I could be wrong on the.
Yeah, I have good luck when it comes to other people's packs.
Yeah. Well, and then Carr pulled me that one Pikachu for Surging Sparks,
Yep.
which fucking better of for how many dude, I was so stupid for paying that amount. I can't believe it. Like it was more my anxiety acting up because like there was already like 2 guys in there in the store. And like they were like trying to get all the attention of the one person working. And
Yep.
I was just like, how much is your Surging Sparks? And she's like, $14
Jesus.
per pack. And I
Jesus.
paid it. I think I got 8 packs. I could be wrong. I was like, fucking $14, dude. Like that is. Now I'm not gonna fold this one up all like that because I am probably gonna keep this. Shit. Yeah, let's do that. I'm actually gonna keep the box. So, but yeah, like, let's move this out of the way. And then I know my OCD is gonna kick in later. Oh, god damn it, bro. All right, that's coming off. See this? Probably not. Screen protector. That's shit. That is absolute shit. I have more. Oh, that sucks. Just this phone doesn't go anywhere. I actually canceled the service for this one, Zach, so you can actually delete that number. You there? He on mute. But yeah, we'll get into this in a second. I just need a second. It's actually really fucking hot in here. I got a light here. I got a light here. I got a light there. I got a light here. I got a light over there. I got this light above me. Jesus Christ. And then I got that I-9 bursting out fucking flames, apparently. Which I find funny. Jay's 2 cents just made a video, I want to say last week, maybe this weekend. And we'll go over here in a second, the pools. But he killed his I-9, his 14th gen I-9. So that does not bode well for mine. I'm not gonna lie, like I'm actually worried about that. That would be $540 down the fucking drain. Jesus. All right. So let's go over the EXs. We got Ethan Toho, Team Rocket's Crobat, Stevens Metagross, Jan Mega, Arbolivia. I'm going to say it enough that I remember it. I guarantee it. Electivire, Nidoking, and Regirock. Let's move on over here. So we're gonna put those off over there because I really kind of want to compare the boxes to see which one did better. We got Team Rocket Spidops, Setatan. I'm probably saying that wrong. Team Rocket's Meowth, Arbolivia, and that Rotom. Again, that Rotom, in my opinion, nasty card.
Rotom. Yep.
That is what Rotom.
Rotom.
My bad, bro. Jeez.
No, you're good. I'm trying to help you out from what I know, because I really the newer ones I'm not too
familiar.
Yeah, well, like I've watched some of the stuff, so I kind of know, but there's still those oddballs that I'm just like, yep, I have no idea. Just sound it out. Come on.
That's what I do, but like even then you can still be wrong. Actually, one of the cards I pulled was Milotic.
Milotic, yep.
Well, here's the thing: is technically it's a playoff of Melodic.
Yeah.
So, like, is it Melodic or is it?
I'm pretty sure it's Milotic.
So, like, most of my name knowledge has gone off of the TV show. And I'm not gonna lie, there's some YouTubers that I've watched that say names that just absolutely irk the fuck out of me. And one of them is Zacian, I want to say, and the one creator says Zacian, and I'm just like, bro, please never say that name again. Like, everyone else I hear says Zacian, and he says Zacian. I'm like, come on, bro, please. Hey James, how you doing? I'm sorry, it's not showing up on my OBS that you even said anything. How you doing? Now I'm confused if you're actually the James I know. I don't know. But you just started one? Is that what you're saying? Or are you asking if I'm starting one? Because like this is just an all around I collect and gaming. But welcome. Also, if you did start a channel, good luck. If you have any content, if you'd like to join the Discord, you can actually message me in there or in everyone else, and not afraid to help anybody out. I'm gonna wait to open that actually, just because that can was kind of wet, so I'm gonna give it a second. I'm trying to dry off my hand. I pull from the left or the right? I want to say I pulled from the right, and I hate doing that. Why is my camera not focusing? It is totally cutting off my head. Come on. Start tracking. You're not going to track. I'm not going to track. PC problems, bro. Camera problems, I should say, actually. All right. All right. So, I don't know if Zach's even still there.
Yeah, what's up?
I just haven't heard from you in a minute.
Oh, my bad. Oh, you were talking to chat, so I just kind of like quieted down. You know what I mean?
There it is. That's the one I pulled first time around in the first pack, and then that's what made me pose that question. So, I do need to get another microphone for this setup for sure. I'm in the market. I found one, and then it went off sale. Oh, there we go. Rabska EX.
Strong. You are freaking like raking in those freaking EXs though.
I'm not gonna bitch about it. I am not. So it is a pull in my opinion. I want to say that was from the right side. So we're down one on the right. I like to work left to right. But we know the first pack was a hit on the right side. So hopefully right side, best side. I don't know. Are you a righty or a lefty, Zach? And I totally forgot to do any of this. So we're just going to run it. Hey, Zach.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm
Well, I
not
mean,
mad. I'm not mad. It's just like
well, you
that's my
called the
luck.
duplicates for the you called the duplicates for the second box.
It's a sick card though.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really can't be too mad.
So like the
You
one thing
know,
I do see people that I like people opening these that I've seen pull these or pull anything. Mostly what people have been pulling that I've seen is gold Mewtwo. Which, if you actually look at the price of it right now on TCG, it's not like any other gold card I see out there going for any new set. Remember we had that conversation about gold cards
yeah.
where they just, you'd think they'd go for more than they actually do.
Yeah, well, it's unfortunate. Well, because a lot of sets, they basically you're basically like guaranteed one in the box, like in a booster box.
Yeah. But it definitely goes for trip digits. I will say that. But give it time. Market's gonna settle. See where it goes. I'm gonna sleeve up these duplicates, and then whatever I can, I'm gonna put together a second set because we are kind here. Zach got me back into it. Zach is like a brother to me, always has been, always will be, even when I hate his
Okay,
fucking
man.
ass.
Oh,
Huh?
bitch ass. My bad. I'm gonna mute my mic because I'm gonna eat a little bit.
Word. So like I help him out create a set since I'm going through so much bulk. I just give him like whatever I can. Because honestly, when I started out, like he did the same for me. Like when I got back into it with Obsidian Flames, he was like, "Yo, come on over and like we'll sit down and we'll go through what you don't have, And I don't think
Bro, I think we sat there like the very first day for like 5 hours.
Bruh.
5 6
My
hours
back
just going
was
through cards.
done after that, dude. I'm too old for that shit, bro.
Oh, man.
That's why the last time that you actually said let's sit at the table, I was like, thank God. And that time it was only what, like an hour, maybe two.
I was about to say the one time we actually sit at a table was like friggin' the quickest time we actually go through it.
All right. I'm not gonna lie, I am hoping for a Mewtwo because I'm sorry, I've always loved Mewtwo, but who hasn't? You know what I mean? Honestly, I remember seeing the first movie in theaters, and do you remember what they gave out at the movie theater?
Want the promo card?
Yup. I did not think that card was gonna fetch anything at all. I mean, I'm not saying it's like anything super special, but like
I have I think 2 or 3
I couldn't tell you where mine ended up at all.
was that the ancient Mew that they
Yeah.
gave out in that? Yeah,
Yep.
because then the promos came
Because
out
Mew wasn't exactly a Pokemon exactly.
Yep.
That Mew was like the hardest rumor that started during the games, let alone the anime.
Remember this?
From
You
what I
remember the schoolyard conversations with Pika Blue, and it turned out to be Meryl.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember. Yeah. And like, it made me so happy that it was real. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I want to know where those rumors actually started because this was pre-YouTube. This was like, you had to get your information from magazines and stuff like that. Like internet wasn't that big. Like we were in 4th grade when that came out, right? I don't think it was 3rd grade. There we go, Moltres.
Oh, sick.
You know what'd be actually sick? That full art. But I ain't gonna laugh at a fucking Moltres EX. That actually is a sick card though, like. But yeah, so like I want to know where those rumors started because like I don't want to say the internet was in its infancy, but like it wasn't what we have now. Like it took ages just to sign online.
Well,
AOL was the thing.
Yeah, what I think it was the Southern Islands set was coming out. You know, that small set of like maybe like 18 or 20 cards.
Mm.
And Meryl was in that, or Meryl was on the box. And, you know, everything in Japan was like a year earlier, but nobody really knew the translations and shit.
Yeah.
So, you know, I guess like our translation was Peekaboo instead of freaking Meryl.
Well, because it was blue Pikachu, it looked like
Yeah,
Pikachu.
and I mean, it looked like, yeah.
What up, Zeke? Yeah, man. Opening packs. Not all the time, but like I also opened some My Hero Academia, and I've opened some One Punch Man. Sorry, I'm looking at my boxes, and some Chainsaw Man, which honestly I kind of got hosed on the Chainsaw Man, just because it's Japanese. Pretty sure it's Japanese. I could be wrong. I got a decent pull out of it. Really decent. But I say I got hosed because they said it was English and it was not English. But I didn't spend what, like $80 on it. I think I spent like $50 on each box. Why am I putting that in the wrong pile again?
Yeah, I'll be back in like give me like 15 minutes. I'm just gonna go eat real quick and I'll be right back.
Where?
Yep.
Shroomish. All right. And Tyranitar. All right. So now we're definitely running into the dupes. Oh, I'm actually kind of feeling it in my back right now. Just because like working around this camera right now, I'm getting used to this one. The other one wasn't so bad on my back, not gonna lie, but this one is definitely not great. All right, watch now that Zach leaves, it'll just be hollow, hollow, hollow. Slugma, Meditite, Washrotom, MC Type, Sacred Ash, Hypno, Arbok, Skarmory. Oh, there it is. Honestly, I am so happy I got that. I am so happy I got that. I seen this card in the Japanese set. That is nasty. That is nasty right there. Yeah, no, honestly, last night I was actually looking to possibly get one, but it came down to price point for one. Thank you, sir. Thank you. It came down to, I was hoping for a double pool. Let's leave this bad boy up. Second art pool for this box. It came down to price point and then I wanted it same day, and that didn't happen. All the good ones were 2 days. So I pretty much said, screw it. And then, but the thing is I also did some testing. I held my phone up here, and I was like trying to find that right angle. I got to find a better way of using this phone to do a top down, because I can only zoom back so far and zoom in so far. The zoom's very sensitive. So I'm just, you know, working stuff out. I need more than a day to figure it out. Diplin, Talo, Slugma, Meditite, Lipard, Team Rocket's Venture Bomb, Ogerpon, Reverse Morgram. Oh, Reverse. I actually like that art. Not gonna lie. Reverse Rattata. Oh, and Mabostiff. This is the one I'm seeing everyone pull. Like a lot of people. And this makes me feel a little suspicious about it. Almost like at least 3 people I've watched open booster boxes, their very first pull is this card. Every time it's this card, which is a good card, but like it makes me suspicious about it in the sense of like some of these guys are actually not sponsored by Pokemon, but they have enough followers that if Pokemon, and they receive things from Pokemon. So it's like, you can't tell me Pokemon's not like, yo, we're going to send you a box with these cards in it because it's just like and I hate to compare it to Call of Duty, but you can. You can do it with anything, literally. If there's a content creator opening something that you make and you have they're getting the pulls, people are going to want to pull it too, so they're going to move on to that set. You know what I mean? So like give the content creators this card. I guarantee it's just like certain companies that have a creator pile and others, and then there's like here's the everyday people pile. Literally, there are certain companies for like certain things where it is this is the creator pile, and you just pull off of that. Now, that's where it comes down to debate. Some of the creator pile stuff is like used stuff for some people, and then there's the no, we need to send the new stuff. You know what I mean? It just comes down to what you're doing. All right. Leaf Energy, Porygon 2, Pupitar, Staryu. Actually, I think that's my first Staryu, unless I just really have not been paying attention. Nidorino, Spikemuth Gym, Mudsdale, Orbeetle, Reverse Ponyta, Reverse Pichu, and another duplicate, Roserade. We are almost done with the left side. I think we probably got like 7 more packs on the left side, not including this one. Wash Rodham. Rotom. Sorry, I honestly I can't remember how Zach said it now. Porygon 2, Pupitar, Hypno, Sacred Ash, Huntail, Lurantis Reverse, Meowth Reverse, and Gorbis. I almost grabbed from the right side, which I already did, I think, like first pack, and then I just moved back onto the left side just out of instinct. I don't know why I grabbed from the right side. I don't know. Today's been a day. Fire, Kangaskhan. Getting the Kangaskhan full art would be pretty nasty, not gonna lie. Cyndaquil, Zubat, Rocket's Proton, Metang, Nidoqueen, Hippopotas, Sacred Ash, and Crustle. That might be like the third Crustle I actually pulled. Maybe fourth, but I want to say third. All right. Oh, I didn't see it. I was looking over here. Didn't see it. Didn't see it. Doesn't count.
What'd I miss?
Team Rocket's wheezing.
Shut the front door. Bruh. Oh, that's sick.
I'll take it. Another gold star.
Yes, bruh.
I can't remember if I did the trick when you came back in. I don't think I did. All right, we're risking it for the biscuit. And we fucked it up. Not entirely. I doubt there's anything in the reverse. Yo, that is so perfect that it's a fucking Wobbuffet, bro. That's gonna become a clip. I gotta make that a clip. You fucking prick, Zach. That is like your own personal Wobbuffet moment.
Everybody has a Wobbuffet moment.
Yeah, that's me every fucking day. Fuck you. Anyway, how was dinner?
Fantastic.
Yeah, your wife's right there.
No,
I'm fucking with you. She knows how to make food. Oh, fuck. I will say...
Genghis Khan, what the fuck, dude?
What happened?
Read your chat.
And I'm built like a Genghis Khan. Is Gio with you right now? In what way is that scrawny motherfucker built like a Genghis Khan? Genghis Khan. Ugh. See, all right, fuck it. I'm just like straight up fucking up right now. I blame Zach, but then
Yes,
again, I
sir.
blame you for everything. So fuck you.
What the?
Stub my toe. Zach's fault.
Oh yeah, that probably was.
Fuck you. Oh,
Oh, you
there
got
we
some?
go. There we go.
Nice.
Get that sleeve, bruh. I soon need to get more sleeves, dude.
Lord.
All right, 3 more packs for the left side. He built like a Diglett. I mean, yeah. Just bury him under sand at this point. You know what I mean? Just keep him at the neck up, and there you go. Shave his head a little bit too. All right. What'd you have for dinner anyway?
Goulash.
That's actually a broad term in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean,
So like, I only say that because like there's so many different types of goulash. Is that a reverse? No.
Yep.
Not a reverse.
it's all encompassing. You know, we take those.
Yeah, but it's not specific. So like, I don't know what all be in it. You know.
All the good.
Bro, I'm gonna hold on to that
Lotion.
Wobbuffet. I'm not gonna lie. I'm going to sleeve that one, and I'm gonna write on the sleeve at some point the one Zach happened to troll me with. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, what the?
That Wobbuffet? Oh, he wasn't talking to me. Gotcha. Cool. Yeah, some of these code cards are fucked up, and that again, that worries me, man. Like, it's not the first time I've seen a fucked up code card, and the rest of the cards are fucked up in the same way. Yep, that's reverse Arbok. Okay. Reverse Gorbis. Bruh. And that means nothing's in this one. We're not even going to talk about that one. We're not. Mm-mm. Nope. We are not talking about that one. All right. Aracuda. Actually, I don't think I've ever seen that Pokemon till today. Not gonna lie. Mastiff, Dolive, Garbite, Mudsdale, Arvin Sandwich, Arbok, Reverse Probopass, Reverse Chingling, and Spadops. We are moving on to the right side. Sorry, Jesus. Jesus, my Lord and Savior. Don't ask anyone. Don't corroborate that one, please. All right. Squovit, Nidoran, Morgrem, Team Rocket's Venture Bomb, Toad's Cruel, Reverse Cyndaquil, Reverse Buizel. I really don't know. Oh, oh no. I thought I didn't have that one. I do. I does. Is she back yet, or did she walk away?
Yep.
Huh?
What did you say?
What?
Almost caught an IGM right there. She's crazy.
When don't I? Hold up. I didn't pull Porygon-Z yet. Huh. I don't think. Oh, regular Mimikyu. Romantis. Oh, there we go.
Mm,
All right, the set be hitting with EXs, bro. I mean, honestly, I feel like at this point I had way more EXs in the last box than this one. Yay, nay. Right.
yeah, it sounds about right.
All right. So 5 EXs, 3 full arts. I mean, in all honesty, you can technically call all of them full arts. You know what I mean? All the like specials. That's my opinion. But I guarantee there's someone out there that would hear me say that and they're like, fuck you. You're wrong. You're fucking wrong.
You're wrong.
Let's take this to Reddit then, bro. I don't use Reddit. Oh, fuck. All right. Yeah, fuck that up. But there's a specific reason I fucked that one up. Hand was still a little bit wet on the right hand, so I like had to wipe it off. All right. Ugh, the burpees. There we go. So I seen this one before, but it looks way better in person. Like when you see it like on a picture, I feel like it doesn't do it justice. Not gonna lie.
I feel like that's like most cards, dude.
Yeah, yeah. Like once you finally have it, I think it's also like the feel of the pool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do we think there's anything behind this? No. There's no way. No. No. Energy. Nope. Blaziken. Then energy. All right, let's leave that up. I'll take it. If I pull, I'm gonna say it. I'm well overshooting. If I pull 3 more non-EXs, I will be more than fucking happy. Mark my words, Zach. Mark my fucking words.
They're marked.
Whoever was running the printer for these code cards literally fucked up every single one in the exact same spot. All right. There I go, putting everything in the wrong pile again. And then I get to sit here and go through all this later or tomorrow or this weekend and sort all these out, put them in my storage container, and hope for a better day of reselling. Actually, yes, this was actually the first one I pulled, Zach, out of the first pack. This was the
All right. Hydrapple.
which I feel like is in every single set. I'm not gonna lie, like I feel like Hydrapple is in most sets for Scarlet and Violet. What do you think?
It got like big there with God, what was that set? I'm drawing a blank on it.
Well, I know in Stellar, I think it's Stellar. There's actually like 2 or 3
I'm pretty sure
cards for Hydrapple.
Crown. It was Stellar Crown when I first started noticing it, and it just friggin' like there was like I think 3 in that set.
Oh, there's a regular Porygon. I probably did pull that, and I just wasn't paying attention. I was running my mouth. Zach shaming himself again. It's okay. We all shaming ourselves at some point.
You're right. We'll see.
Which honestly, it's crazy that drowsy card from base set Scarlet and Violet, like just literally is. I don't want to say it's worth nothing now, but like I want to say when I first got into Pokemon again, it went from, if you're comfortable, how much have you dropped on cards? I could not fucking tell you, bro, but it's a
Too
chunk.
much.
It is a
Too
chunk.
much.
It is definitely a chunk. Especially because it's Pokemon cards. Not gonna lie, because like, if you're saying cards in general, I'm definitely gonna be afraid of that math right there. Because if we're including like the Union Arena, the Universes, the fucking Weiss Schwartz, I don't want to take that hit right now. Especially over the small amount of time. Actually, do I even have this? Spiritomb?
Cartoon?
Why did I read it and I read Spirit Bomb? Too much
There's
fucking Dragon Ball Z, bro.
that pencil looks sick though. Just for a base card.
Oh, I know. I like imagine that as a full art, but Barraskewda's not like amazing, but it's not bad. Anything? Nope, nothing. Zapdos. Ooh, I did not like the feel of the bend of that card. Let's stick with that number. Let's stick with that number. I'm happy to say it that number. Are we including anything other than Pokemon, or because if we're including anything else, we need to. But the thing is like My Hero, I got 4 boxes of that or 2 boxes of that. It might be 2 at $20 a piece. So like I couldn't be mad at that. Like I couldn't turn that one down. There's another set with My Hero that's like literally $15 a box, which that's a fucking steal. But the only reason they're that low is because there's no hits in them, like no like valuable hits. But I plan on doing it anyway, just because like I like the art, I like the collecting aspect of it. Like everyone's like, oh, don't get into Pokemon cards, don't get into Pokemon cards. You're just gonna be disappointed. I'm not disappointed. I'm happy with these arts. I'm happy with these EXs. I'm happy with what I'm looking at. You know what I mean? Like the fact that I'm collecting this. I completed my first set that I started after 24 years. I never completed a set. I never completed a set because I was too young to be able. Dude, did you see that?
Gotta get good, bro.
Bro, literally a coughing into a wheezing.
Homie wanted to evolve. Come on.
He wanted to
Back.
evolve hard. But yeah, I completed my first set like 2 weeks ago, which was Obsidian Flames. Oh, Mewtwo EX. Okay, I don't think I have that yet. I'm pretty sure I don't. I just might be misremembering somebody else pull it. And I didn't even do that with base set as a kid. But then again, like, you know, it wasn't my money. It wasn't me earning money. I had to rely on mom, not dad, mom. I really don't think my dad ever bought me a pack. I don't think he's never really. That's such a difficult question to answer. I'm just not. Right? No, I know. But that's the whole point of cards right now. And I'm not gonna lie, I've actually thought about getting into Magic just for the Final Fantasy set that's about to come out. But I don't know. I mean, Final Fantasy has their own cards to begin with, and they go for a decent bit too. So like, and they have, oh my gosh, they actually have a shit ton of sets. I don't know when they started, but yeah, they have a shit ton of sets.
Hi.
And I did it again, damn it. Wrong pile. And I'm overreaching to put in that pile. That's what makes me realize it. So I'm like, why am I reaching all the way over here? That is not a reverse. That is. And Zeraora. All right, so we got one. We have not gotten the type of pool that I said. sense that Crustle. What do you think chances are with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, Zach?
Gonna get 3 decent hits. Or 2 good hits, 1 decent hit.
Well, we did
Actually,
pull that.
considering what...
We did pull that Mewtwo's EX.
Oh, did you?
While you were gone.
Yeah,
I'll pull it up in a second.
Oh, wow.
Oh, well. There we go, bro. Oh, I actually, holy shit. Holy shit. This was one of the cards I actually looked up before I started streaming. You don't want to know. You legit don't want to know. But again, just like my Lily's Clefairy, price will drop. So.
Oh, yeah.
Not getting my hopes up on that one. Why do I feel like they're just going for Jessie 2.0 with this one? No comment, no concerns.
Oh, my fault. I didn't hear you. I was trying to look it up quick.
Look it up on TCG. Like, you literally actually have to look it up, but it doesn't have a picture on it. They don't have pictures yet. I don't think they'll have any till like the 30th. Mankey. Rattata. Arcanine. Team Rocket Giovanni. Spiritomb. Toadscruel. Petrol. And there we go with a dupe. But we are going to sleeve this one up because Zach is definitely getting this one. Boop. We will count it with the hits, though, just because I am trying to compare the boxes.
I was showing 140. I'm assuming that's that one. SIR 237.
Well, that's a SIR.
Would you get the ultra rare?
Yeah, the 237.
You got 237?
Yeah.
But yeah, 140.
What's the other
What
one?
it's showing on here. I mean, the Japanese ones, the market price for it's $30. So.
Yeah, but imagine what it would be if it were a 10, though, too. You know? I could look that up quick, but I'll do it later. And, like, it's not a 10, and I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm all about more collecting the set at this point, you know? All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 6 more packs left. But yeah, also, Zach, with TCG, what I've learned is if you're looking for, like, specifically just cards and not the actual sealed, and it's actually not Pokemon that taught me this, but when a new set comes out, you can see the one that's going for the most if you price it from high to low. But what else you want to do is you want to check the very last 2 or 3 pages because there will be a sneaky higher priced one in the back. But again, market's new for this set. Yeah, always going to change.
It's going to fluctuate hard here in the next, like, month or so. Month to 2 months.
Yeah, well, it's been what, a month almost since Journey Together? Unless I'm like, I feel like it's been longer though. I'm not gonna lie.
A little bit longer. Not
but like,
much, though.
Lily's Clefairy went from what, 2,000 at a grade 10 to, then it dropped down to 1,000, and then it dropped down to 900, where, you know, you remember me, I was like, I hope it stays there. I hope it stays there. I hope it stays there. Did not stay there. It is at 504 now. Mankey. Yeah, all right. Hold on. We pulled a Mankey, then a Rattata, and in another pack. That okay. Eh. Eh. Nothing. Oh, there we go. Dondozo. Look at that. That's actually pretty sick, bro.
We take those.
Are we saying that's the last one? We got 4 more packs. We saying that's the last one?
Nah,
I'm
I think
saying
you
at
got one
least
more
an
in you.
EX. I'm saying at least an EX.
Yeah, sounds about right. I would like to see another SIR just because I feel like you didn't get as many as you should have. So I want to see one more SIR.
One more, uno mas.
I got faith. Come on.
That's fine art. I know, right? And like what I love about Pokemon cards is they actually put the artist's name on the card, and I love that. So like you can become a fan of the artist just because their name is on the card. Which, I mean, they've always done that, haven't they? Even with base set. I just never noticed. I would like that Houndoom, bro. That Houndoom full art would be fucking nasty.
Yep.
I just came.
Yep.
I just came.
Yep. Yep.
I'll take it, bro. I will take it. Oh my god, brother. Dude, I'm not this box is hitting, bro. This box is hitting. It is fucking hitting. Because while you were gone, actually, you might have been here. I don't know. But I have a surprise for you. Whether you like it or not, you probably will. But not as much as, like, say, a personal chase. But something's coming your way, homie. I'll show you when I do the recap of this box. So we have 3 more. What are you saying, Zach? What are you saying? I don't think it's this pack. I really don't think it's this pack. I know it's not this pack.
I think it's going to be you said
we literally just had a double pack, bro. We literally just had a double. We have this one and then 2 more. That's it.
Oh. Go for that 3-peat, son.
Bro, I've never had a 3-peat. If it happens, this set is goated already. Holy shit. I don't think it's going to happen. Arcanine. See, now we getting all quiet, right? This is where I play like sick. I know, right? Oh shit. I'll take it. I can't be mad at that. That is a triple, dude. That is a triple. That is technically, by definition, a fucking triple. So when I do the recap, I'm going to do the recap of the first box. Fire pool, bro. I know, right? Like, fucking A, dude. Oh, dude. And I find it funny. You were talking about Giovanni said he built like fucking Kangaskhan.
Yeah, no, I was gonna make a joke.
Fighting. All right. Oh shit! I do gotta do something. I got way too focused on that. There we go. Move that reverse out of there. How do you say that name, Zach? Morpeko? Morpeko?
Morpeko.
You sure? He's looking it up. He's like, hold on. Turns his hat backwards, starts typing ferociously.
Hold on, I was perusing Reddit. Shut up.
Yeah, don't call me out, bro. All right, are we going with last pack magic?
Popping up everywhere.
Are we going last pack magic? What are we doing here with the ho-ho? You know what I remember, dude? Like, Meryl had to be in the cards. Mew had to be in the cards. Because do you remember, what was it, second or third episode? Ho-Oh clearly
that was
flew.
The first one. That was the end of the first one.
But it was when after the rain and everything, and then he flies across the screen.
Yeah.
And they made a whole movie about Lugia, which was what? Pokemon 2000.
Yep.
All right, guys. Strap in, lock in, whatever you got to do. Get your dicks out. Get your dicks away. Whatever you want to do. That's up to you. Okay? Magikarp. Pichu, Tauros. I always say Tauros. Morpeko, Fortress, Floatzel, Team Rocket's Ariana. All right, we saying anything after here, Zach? We saying?
EX.
Ugh. Okay. No. Greedent. Okay.
Yeah,
But yo, all
kind of
right.
expected.
So here we go. This is everything we got in the first box. Okay. Definitely heavy on the EXs. But we got Spidops. That's 1. Setatan. That's 2. Meowth. Amazing card. 4 and 5. 5 IRs, SIRs, ultra rares, rares, whatever. Yeah, you know, all that. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 EXs for that box. So this will go on the left side because I started with the left side first. Let's count off the EXs first. Which, I'm not going to lie, definitely feels... I hate how I grabbed those. Definitely feels heavier on EXs on this side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many did I say in the last one? I'm sorry, like my mind just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that you know tracks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 altogether. But here's the thing: is Zach, you probably can't tell this. You guys can't tell this. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for that booster box. 7 right there. And Zach, that's what I'm talking about. That's what's coming your way.
Wait, what'd you say? Carson sneezed.
It's your hand right now. Jesus. I said, this is what's coming your way.
She's a beaut.
I have 2.
Oh, nice.
Oh, and then this too. Yeah. Which honestly, I like this one a lot more.
Yeah.
Setatan? Yeah. All right. So yeah, definitely 8 EXs, I think I said for both, right? 8. Sounds about right. Maybe 7, whatever. And then 7 art rares, whatever you want to call them, you know. And then 5 for the other. That's good pools. That is good fucking pools, man. That is good fucking pools. I have a shit ton of bulk to go through, but that is nice fucking pools. Ugh. All right. Well, on that note, I just seen what time it is. I am probably going to raid somebody. Let's see who we got out there. Not gonna lie, I really don't. I'm not gonna lie. If anyone's here to watch Pokemon stuff, I don't know who some of these people are. I really don't want to recommend like a Rip and Shipper or something like that. So I'm not gonna do that. So I'm gonna do somebody that I'm following. I hope anyone can understand that. Let's go with Quirky. I know we.
Yo, huh? And Zeke just said too. Like I even said this to Julie earlier. I was like, bro, like you look skinny as hell.
Yeah, wait till you see me in person. It's been a minute.
Yeah, bro, like your arms, because he just said, you know, you lost weight. I'm like, holy shit.
At least 40 pounds in the past 3 months. Well,
Jesus.
Yeah. The power of medication. I'm not gonna lie. I'm fucking lazy. And my appetite. I'm not lazy, but my appetite's fucking shit. That's stress, or are you needing out? No. Nerding out. No. It's literally medical help. I'm on injections for weight loss and diabetes. More so diabetes than weight loss, but also the weight loss is to help me with it's to help me with my DOT card, because I was only getting 3-month cards and the dude was giving me such a hard fucking time over it that like I went back to the sleep place and they were like, "Hey, have you thought about surgery?" And I'm like, "Fuck no, I haven't thought about surgery. I'm not doing that. My mom did that. I'm sure it works, but like at least with injections, I have a choice. You know what I mean?" And he did bring up injections, and I'm against it because like I always seen it as lazy, but it's benefiting. So like I'm gonna take it. You know what I mean? Like I still eat what I like, even though it actually does kind of hurt me in the sense of like heartburn, stuff like that. Um, but yeah, is what it is. But Zeke, thank you for being here. Zom wasn't able to be here. Drew, thank you for stopping by. Everybody, I really appreciate you. I'm gonna be rating Quirky Danny. Give her a what's up. Tell her I said hey. Um, I'm more than likely forgetting some shit, but we got some decent pools. I'm probably still gonna pull some more Destined Rivals just to see where I even out. But we got to see what we got pool wise for the book, and then we go from there. But we have not gotten that Mewtwo, any of the Mewtwo's, and those are going to be some pricey ones if I got to go singles. So we gonna find out. But thank you everybody. Have a good one. Tell Danny I said what up.